Hello, welcome to the stream, guys. We're going on a road trip. Come on. Whoa, goodness. Make this stuff. Bunch of racket. Oh, this sounds great. Like the cable for the tape player's got a short in it. Hey Charles, what's up? Man, you guys are in here quick. Cultural appropriation anymore. Next song.
much. I guess that's in the 70s and everybody's dressing up like the village people and whatever. I unbanned everyone. I banned you. There will be no other chances. I'm done with unbanning all the people banned because they just come back and do the same thing over and over again. They never learn. Some people are just rotten, you know, they're just rotten fuck boys, you know. Keep them out of here. They never learn, they sure don't. Oh, it's been very smart. Well, maybe you have, I don't know. Maybe you typed Trump in the chat or something. Maybe you got on my nerves one day. You're getting on my nerves now, having a pity party, but whatever, you know, I don't know. I can't imagine why. You're complaining about this the other day. Like it matters what your main account is or all, like does that matter at all? I don't think so. People can't even subscribe on accounts from the stream anymore, so why does it matter? I got bigger things to worry about, buddy, sorry. I'm trying to have a nice Friday here, besides worrying about your personal problems today. Yeah. Just have one day that's no stress. I need to stop at the gas station and use the squeegee. What am I doing? I'm driving out of town to go meet up with some friends. Probably won't stream when I get over there because they don't like being on live stream. So I'll hang out with them. Haven't seen them since I got back. Since this whole virus thing. So I'll hang out with them for a bit. And then I'll drive back home. It's gonna be pretty cool, I guess, for me. I don't know. If you like watching someone drive, then it might be cool for you too. I don't know. That's your thing. I like watching people drive cars. Guys, I've got $4,530 saved up for the van fund now. Pretty rad. I looked at vans. I started looking at some, RVs and things. And I was like, wow, I found a camper van for $1,200. Then I messaged a person on Facebook and like, oh, I posted this for my aunt. Make sure to email her. So then I emailed them, and then they didn't even answer the question I asked. I'm like, oh, this is an automated thing. And then they just sent like some like scam thing that's like, oh, I'm selling it on eBay. The vehicle is already wrapped and ready to go. I had to move to Billings, Montana, but it will be shipped to you. Don't worry. Once you pay for it, they won't take the money until you've had the vehicle for 5 days. It's like, yeah, right. They send you like a fake eBay link. Idiots click on it, give them the money, and then they just like scam your ass. Yeah, I don't think so. I didn't fall for that shit. I was like, I wondered why the price was too good to be true, because it was a fucking scam. And then there wasn't just one. There was like 3 different ones that were, nice RVs that were, very cheap. I guess just looking for people that are complete morons. I don't know. I thought I was worth following up on, but then I saw. Oh, I also did a reverse image search from Google and found out all their pictures are just from Google too, so they're not original pictures. And they had like multiple listings with the same RV from different people and different cities and different stuff. So it's just some phishing scam they do. Put it on different things, a bunch of different ones. Phishing ring. Glad I didn't fall for it. Yeah, so be careful if you're trying to buy a car online. They'll try to scam your ass and steal your money. So, be careful with it, doing that. Let's go down here and clean the windshield off. I wonder how many people they actually scammed with that scam that weren't as savvy and intelligent as me. The Nissan NV200s. I don't like that they put the engine out way far out in front of the whole thing. Kind of like the ones where the engine's kind of tucked up under. It gives you more living space instead of just having a giant car hood in the front and that just a ton of wasted space. I found a high top van though. I found one for $3,500, but the high top inside, it's only 5 foot high inside, so I wouldn't be able to stand up all the way. And then I found another one that's a taller high top, like Young and Nini's, and they want $4,200 for that. But damn, that's like all my money. I don't know if I could talk the guy down some. It's been listed for a week, so maybe I could come down in price a little bit. Maybe I could get him to come down to like $3,800 or $4,000 or something. So I want to have some money left over to like start renovating it too. Otherwise, it's just going to be a giant van with nothing, with no living quarters and stuff. Yeah, because I was like, wow, $1,200 if I can get a camper van for that price and it's got everything in it. That's great. Yeah, said it could snow tonight. Crazy, dude. I thought it was springtime. Oh man, there's still shit on the windshield. God. That's way better. Not perfect, but it's better than what it was. Okay. Oversized load. Hey, they got your mom in there, guys. Yeah, so I'll probably go with the one. That's going to be most of my money. But, yeah, probably the taller one. Alright, here we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, had to ban some idiots. I don't know. There's some people that are just mentally dumbasses. Gotta ban them. I don't know, there's people that just want attention on the internet, little trolls and stuff. They're just simple-minded. It's very sad, lonely people that just want people to notice them and think they're funny and cool on the internet. I don't know. It's pretty sad, actually. The most pathetic people in the world, actually. Burger for dinner, cooked on the barbecue grill. It's a little windy today, so had to keep the burner up pretty high so the fire wouldn't go out from the wind, but yeah, it turned out pretty good. Colby Jack on it. Had some ketchup, keto ketchup and hot sauce. I got this zero net carb bread from Aldi that was good. about the destination. Life's about the journey, bro. Alright. We're heading to Indianapolis to meet up with a couple buddies I haven't seen in a while. Should be fun. Probably won't be able to stream it though. They don't like being on live stream. They're like hippies and stuff. They're like very paranoid of technology and things. So, oh well. Guys, let's just not talk about it. No, I don't fight anybody. Fighting is fucking stupid. Fighting is for Neanderthalic rubes. Who the fuck wants to... There's no reason to fight anybody. If you don't agree with somebody, just, you know, just disregard them. Just people you can just ignore. Pretty easy. My friend just said meet up in the backyard. We're gonna hang out in the backyard. Oh, what a great night to hang out in the backyard. It's 42 degrees. Cool. Wonderful. Good idea. Please don't come inside the home. Oh my god. Oh well. I don't really care if I get coronavirus. I feel like if I get coronavirus this time, when the virus comes back stronger, the people that got it the first time will be the ones that survive. Developing an immunity to it. understand you. You must be talking about other streamers over and over again, like an annoying cucklord. That's probably why your other account's banned. The person who said they didn't do anything. I just thought the chatbot just timed you out again, dude. For Mr. Don't Do Anything Wrong, huh? Alright. Imagine looking up to any of these degenerate streamers. Like, Jesus Christ, get a life, guys. Come on. I mean, it's one thing to enjoy watching their streams, but to worship or idolize or look up to any of these people on the internet, it's just sad as fuck, guys. Very sad. Very, very sad. Especially someone that's a degenerate. Which seems like 99% of the live streamers are all degenerates! Glad I'm not one. I'm reformed. We made it on the other side, boys. God, it feels like this door's not closed all the way. I have to open my door and try to reclose it, I think. Dangerous, but I didn't do anything. I guess it's leaking air very bad. Probably where the guy had to use this thing to pry open the door to get in with the right bent the. And it's not the window, it's the seal that goes to the top of the door that's leaking air, and the guy had to use this air thing, and he pumped it up to like get a tool in there to unlock my door, and he probably bent the window frame away from the body of the car enough where the air's leaking now. Eric, please quit telling people to subscribe to me over and over again and on my Discord and stuff. Thanks for trying to help me, but Jesus Christ, man, just please stop. Just please stop typing the same things over and over and over again on my Discord and on my chat. Just please don't do it, you know? I can handle my own shit over here, you know? Worry about yourself. The world will be a better place. Worried about ourselves, and instead of worrying about everybody else, we'll probably have our lives together a little bit better. That's good advice. So we're trying to worry about everybody else. Just focus on our own things. Maybe making a music stream tonight. Bust out the RC505 and the synthesizer. I'm waiting on some keys, two replacement keys for my synthesizer. I'm going to take it apart and fix it. I need to clean all the contacts on the daughter board of the brass contacts on it, and the carbon contacts that touch the brass. Clean those with rubbing alcohol good. And I need to solder in a new button. One of my buttons is messed up. I got the buttons, I just need to solder it in and put the new keys in. I don't know, it should be better. Guys, this is a politics-free zone. You know, this isn't Destiny stream where we just talk about politics all day. I think Destiny talks about politics all the time. You can go over there with it. He's always talking about some opinionated thing. I don't really want to talk about politics. Because I got other shit to worry about in my life than worry about idiots running for offices that probably aren't going to do shit for us, so I don't really waste my time on it. Yeah, go watch Destiny. There you go. Just the annoying people. People that aren't annoying, please stay. I do live streams to have fun and forget about my problems and things in the world, not to dwell on them, focus on them more in greater detail and argue with people on the internet. That's not fun at all. Everybody's got their opinion, whatever. You can have yours, I got mine. Let's leave it at that. So this town up here spent $1.3 million on these stupid LED lights that don't do anything except for light these columns, and hasn't done shit for their town. I don't know. They thought it was gonna save their town or something. I don't know. Biggest waste of taxpayer money I've seen. Those 6 columns right there, $1.3 million, or maybe it's 1.6. It was over $1 million. Read about it on the internet. Unbelievable. What a waste of money. Those are the stupidest fucking things I've ever seen. They could have just put the name of their town over the overpass or something, you know. Something way cheaper. It's not the state's money, it's the town's money. It wasn't for Indiana. Dun, 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 dun. Shelbyville to Ogdenville. I just watched a little YouTube thing. Well, it's about ABC News, but I watched it on YouTube about the last days of Phil Hartman. It was pretty interesting. It was a little mini documentary about him, about 30-40 minutes long. I've tried to bend the door window towards the frame a little more. just can't wait to get on that road again. There's something more, oh my friend, and I just can't wait to get on that road again. Hi Trisha, how are you, hon? Welcome back. Hey, thanks for that $50 donation the other day. That was awesome. That's going right to the van fund or computer fund or MIDI control. Get a new MIDI controller, keyboard fund, something. Something I'm going to use it for something to make the streams better in some way. Appreciate it. Well, I started looking at new vans, but damn, I have to spend damn near all my money to buy one. God damn. It sucks. Money to buy a van, then I'm not going to have any money to build it into a RV thing. I'm kind of tired of living in a van. Done it for 3 years. Kind of tired of it, actually. I don't know. I'm not sure what I want to do with my life right now. And this van's still, it's hard to like pull the trigger on a new van when this one's still running. I mean, it's still getting me places. I mean, I can't really believe it's still running either, but it is. I don't know. But if I get a nice van, then I won't have to get probably a laptop. I can just set my desktop computer up nice in there, hook up my Mac Mini, and get a what are those called? Those little things that give you Wi-Fi. Those little Wi-Fi power. What is it? What are those things called? I forget what it's called. Those little things you can get that give you Wi-Fi when you're traveling on the road for a computer. What's that called? Anybody know what I'm trying to think of? Oh, a hotspot. There we go. A hotspot. Hotspot. That's what I want. That's what I was thinking. Cell phone boosters too to put in like the new van if I can get one of those. They're like a couple $100. But when I'm driving, I'll have better signal and stuff. And I don't know, there's so much stuff I want to get for the van. I don't even have close to enough money to build a van out and all that stuff. If I got enough money to get the van, then I'm just going to have a giant van that's not built out. I thank you so much, Trisha.
Help with some gas, have a good stream.
Yo, thank you. Thank you so much, Trisha. Yeah, I got my government stimulus check. I also applied for a small business loan and got that. That was like, I sold a painting for $1,000. I got $1,200 check from the Treasury. Funny, they put Trump's name on it like he had something to do with it. Some people like think it's money from him or some shit. I don't know. There's a lot of dumb people, so maybe some people fell for it. Let's see. Oh, I got the small business one. That was $2,300, and you don't have to pay it back, so that was cool. Thank you, Trisha. Trisha, the real one. You're about the only person that donates anymore, Trisha. God bless you. All these fucking deadbeats never give me any money. You know how hard it is to be an e-beggar when you don't have people to e-beg from? It's tough. Very hard. It's tough being an e-beggar in this economy, boys. It is. Trisha with the $20. She gave me $50 the other night. Thank you, Trisha. God bless you. Wouldn't be able to keep the streams going without Patricia. I mean, Trisha. I don't know if her name, probably her full name is Patricia. Thank you so much. Man, it's crazy how people just harass me over and over and over again about shit that's like not even true, and they know it's not true, but they just like keep saying it anyway just to like be assholes. I don't know why. I guess I do know why. They're just shit people. They just are very depressed, want to make everybody look bad, see everyone fail because they've failed in everything they've attempted in life, giving up on anything they want to do. Yeah, haters are gonna hate. Yeah, haters gonna hate. Exactly. Yeah, don't pay any mind to them. I ban them as soon as they say something stupid like that. It's called jealousy. Yeah, a lot of it is jealousy. Jealousy is the kind of thing too where it only hurts the person that is jealous. You know, if you're jealous of someone else, it doesn't affect them at all. It just affects you, and it just affects your life and makes your life worse. It's like a cancer that eats you up from the inside out. Jealousy is it's a very stupid thing to have with people. But even I've been jealous of other streamers and stuff too, of their success and like, you know, why am I not so successful? You know, that kind of thing. But you must rise above that. As difficult as it may be, you must strive for greatness. It's pretty stupid to be jealous of people, really. It really is. I mean, what does it accomplish? Absolutely nothing. Get something for yourself, you know? Very stupid. But, you know, there's a lot of people on the internet that aren't the brightest bulb on the Edison table. everybody has their own path. They have their road to get to their goals and things, and you know, everybody has their own journey. So you can learn from other people's mistakes and their triumphs. You know, try to figure out what they did that worked and what they did that didn't work. Waco, that Netflix miniseries last night. I watched that. That was interesting. They pretty much portrayed him as a good guy. It seemed like, you know, you really were rooting for David Koresh in the docu-series, or the, I guess, kind of like not really documentary, but yeah, I'd say it's worth checking out. Waco. It's like a 6-part mini-series, limited series. Yeah, it's crazy. The end though, the FBI, they put in this tear gas, and the tear gas is flammable, and it caught fire and killed 75 people, 25 children. They knew all the kids and stuff were in there, and they still did it. And then they were making up all this stuff about, like, the kids being sexually abused and stuff. But I guess he did marry some girl that was 14, but with Texas law, it was legal. You can marry a 14-year-old in Texas with their parental consent, which is pretty crazy. But, you know, if you've got a problem with that, you have a problem with Texas state law, not really him, because he's, you know, didn't break the law. Now, having more than one wife, that's where they can get him in trouble. So in the documentary, or the series, he had the 14-year-old girl marry this other guy, so he wasn't married to her anymore, to try to get him out of trouble. But that didn't really do anything. They still came after him. He had illegal firearms. I don't think they had illegal firearms. They got a lot of they didn't want anything to do with illegal firearms. They tried to set them up with the illegal firearms. The FBI guy did, John Leguizamo, because he had some kind of altered trigger, and they didn't want anything to do with it. They were just, I think they were, the firearms they had were legal. In Texas, you can have lots of firearms and things like that. They got different laws in there. Might have had some. I don't know. They had said something about grenades, but then they never had any grenades in the show, so I don't know. They were mainly trying to bust him for being like a chomo. Is what they really, how they got permission to do all that. Trying to say that they had like a child sex ring in the compound and stuff. I don't know, it was interesting. I forget what that's called when the military rises up or goes against its own citizens. They have a term for it. But yeah, it's illegal, and it's illegal to use the tear gas. from the Geneva Code, and every time the FBI had used that tear gas, fires had broke out every single time. Like, they're at like 40, I don't know, they named like 20 different instances where all these fires broke out when they used this tear gas stuff, because it caught fire on the pilot light and the, you know, if you've got a gas range, you got a pilot light and an open flame, and open, you know, once that something's incendiary, just go right up in flames and blow up once it hits that spark, that flame. A coup? I thought it was called something else when the government, like, whenever the military goes against its citizens. Is it a coup? Coup de grand, or coup de something? Coup de gras? Coup de something? Yeah, it's got some. It's called a coup d'etat. Oh, coup d'etat. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. Yeah. Yeah, this thing runs like dog shit when it's idling, though. You hear all like shaking, like it's firing. Can't believe I've been able to drive this thing on 5 out of 6 cylinders for like 2 years. It's insane. I figured this thing would have coup d'etat, or I don't know how to pronounce that. Like a rock, I was strong as I could be, like a rock. No one ever came to me like a rock. It's not the plug, there's no compression in cylinder number 3. I've already had a compression test. Oh my god, another one of those people that think they know exactly what's going on, but they are wrong. Oh my god. Yeah, Ruby Ridge. They talked about Ruby Ridge. That was only like a few people died only in that, though. Innocent people. That was nothing compared to Waco. Yeah, it was cool. Check out Waco. That's a pretty cool little thing. They got a new little series on Netflix too called Hollywood that I'll probably check out. They call Carl's Jr. Hardy's here, guys. Well, what do you know? Yeah, well, I guess it goes to show the government can just kind of do whatever the heck they want when they want to. They'll figure out how to cover it up and do what the hell they want, like they did with Waco and all that other stuff. And I guess his, manifesto or whatever you want to call it all got burnt up. He was working on this manifesto thing. Some writings that he was writing. What's weird is like he wouldn't allow any of the people to have sex, and then he was the only one allowed to have sex because he said that he would take that as a burden. But then they had a scene where he's having sex with one of his wives, and he stopped in the middle of it. He's like, I was starting to enjoy it too much. He's like, well, we are married. You can enjoy it some. He's like, no, I must never enjoy. You must always fight the carnal pleasures of the flesh. Like, oh my god. You have the fucking nut job. And he would go to bars and play and drink beer and stuff at the bar. He recruited some drummer that then moved into his compound at the beginning of it. And then he's like, there's no drinking, no drugs. It's like, man, you were just drinking a beer like 20 minutes ago. Who the fuck are you to say that? So you can drink when you want, but no one else is ever allowed to? Fucking hypocrite motherfucker. Branch Davidians, yeah. I know, but it makes the other plugs run richer the more you know. Well, I don't know. It's been running 2 years like that, so I guess we're just gonna keep it as is. Thanks, though. We got a automotive train technician over here. What's that called? Something like some letters, something technician, something train, AMC certified or something. I just think that it's pretty hypocritical to ask people to not drink when you yourself drink. They had a wedding, everybody's drinking beer there too in another scene. It's like, bullshit. I don't know, people get brainwashed. I thought he was a messiah or something. Well, guys, we're almost there. Thank you so much for watching. Big shout outs to Trisha. She's our only donator again. Thank you, Trisha, for the $20 donation. I really appreciate it. And everybody else, you know, consider donating if you enjoy the streams. That keeps us afloat. We can hopefully start making some van building videos, build out this camper van thing I'm trying to do. All right, guys, we'll see you. Peace.